I watched these two films on Netflix. Let's talk about it. Okay, first up, Rebel Ridge. It's about a guy that goes to a small town to try and bail his cousin out from prison. 30K in cash, he's just minding his business, riding his bike to go do that. Out of nowhere, police just come and ram him off the road. He's like, what the hell's going on? They were like, you were fleeing the scene of a crime. Fleeing what scene? I was just riding my bike. The police are like, hold on, what's that cash in your backpack? Let me hold that. He's like, hold on, wait a second. You can't do that. I need that money. I'm gonna call the police. And they're like, Negro, we are the police. He doesn't realize that these police officers are corrupt and racist, but they don't realize that he is an ex-Marine and he's willing to do whatever it takes to get his brand of justice. Admittedly, I didn't love it as much as everyone else seems to. However, I enjoyed it and I do think it's worth your time. I like how it mirrors old school westerns in a sense, where you have the lone drifter that rolls into town and he's trying to right the age-old wrongs. I just don't think it reaches the heights of the streaming action films like The Extractions or The Night Comes For Us, for example. It does meander a bit. It doesn't need to be 2 hours and 11 minutes, and I wanted a bit more from the ending. However, the biggest takeaway from this film is the absolutely star-making turn by the lead, Aaron Pierre, which is funny how things work out because this role was John Boyega's, but he had to exit mid-production for personal reasons, and Aaron Pierre had to step in, step up, and now Rebel Ridge is #1 on Netflix in 71 countries. Look at God. Commanding presence, and after this role, I expect him to get more messages than Maya Jama now that she's single. Next up, The Deliverance. This is about a troubled single mother who moves her and her family into a new house to start a new life. But when they get there, strange things start happening. The kids start acting up. Strange smells and noises from the basement. What the hell is that noise? Strange bruises start showing up on the kids, so Child Protective Services turn up and they're like, hold on, are you abusing your kids? We will take them from you. And she's like, no, I would never do such a thing. I would never lay a hand on my babies. And they're like, yeah, sure you're not. So now she not only faces a battle to keep her family unit together, but there's also a demonic presence that had their eyes on her children's souls. Now, this was based on a true story, which always adds a bit more sauce to these horrors, but it was good until it wasn't. The first half of the film, I was locked in. It does feel a bit cheapy, Tyler Perry-ish at times, but I was entertained. That's where the film is strongest, when it's focusing on family drama and the back and forth, particularly between the grandmother and the mother. They have mouths of sailors, pause. I was clutching my pearls. I was like, how could you say such things to each other? Where is the love in this house? Strong acting performances, but it's in the final third where the film falls down. It gets a bit too ridiculous and asks you to suspend your belief a bit too far. I don't like when a film treats me like an idiot. But overall, it's a decent home watch, especially to see the mother-grandmother dynamic, and especially because it's inspired by a true story. But have you watched it, or will you be watching these movies? Let me know in the comments below. But I'm your boy Miles. Thank you for watching as always. Peace, love, and follow Agents of S.C.R.E.E.N for more movie content.